Filtered sunshine out there. It's not completely overcast, but we just haven't quite got to full blue skies just yet, Jody. We are going to do that here probably by the middle of the week. That's still when we're on track to have our warmest temperatures up towards the 50s Wednesday, and then we're going to tumble all the way back down towards more typical stuff here by this weekend. In fact, cold enough with some wind on Saturday, we're probably going to have daytime wind chills all the way down towards the teens. So next few days, enjoy them, even if you don't have a ton of sunshine all the time. Rainfall wise, we're still on track to see some showers as soon as later on Thursday, and that's likely going to bring us into possibly some snow as well. That's probably later Friday into the very first part of Saturday. That's kind of the timing that it looks like here a few days out. Let's talk about that part of the forecast first. We're going to do the second half of the week here. So Wednesday sunshine, Thursday clouds are starting to increase. Looks like now we'll have probably two systems that move by Iowa to the south and the east, kind of following the same path. First one brings us some rain showers from south to north as we head through the second half of Thursday, so afternoon into the evening and then night. That rainfall probably gets out of here early Friday morning. Bit of a lull in the action, and then system number 2 starts to make its presence known as soon as the second half of Friday in the form of some kind of wintry mix from rain transitioning to snow. Those details is just too early to know for sure, but now it appears that we'll have a second organized low pressure center that comes by just to our south in the east sometime later Friday and the early part of Saturday, and this could bring us some impactful snow possibly as we wrap up the work week and head to the weekend. As that shifts out of here, potentially still some lingering snow showers Saturday and definitely some cooler, colder winds. Temperatures will probably get stuck in the 20s, and like I mentioned, wind chills will be significantly colder than that. In the meantime, rewind to today. We've got varying levels of cloud cover right now. You can see the thickest clouds down in Lamoni at this hour. We talked about some fog earlier on. That batch of fog that's moving into Decatur, Wayne, and Appanoose counties is going to spread northward here as we go through this afternoon. So if you're further north towards places like, Albia or Sheraton or Osceola, you'll probably get some of that fog here in the middle of the afternoon. And then towards the evening, we'll probably see other areas of fog across the state here into the first part of our Tuesday. And then watch as we head through tomorrow during the day. We'll gradually erode the low clouds away to the east. Winds pick up from the north and the west, and we should see more sunshine, especially if you're out west towards Panora or Guthrie Center or Greenfield, I should say. Maybe upper 40s and sunshine. Clouds and 30s will hold fast as you're up in northeastern Iowa. Wednesday, best day of the week, this is what we're looking like. Most folks going to get above the 50-degree mark. Mid-50s in Des Moines will be about 4 degrees shy of the record high for that date there. So the double nickel Wednesday plummets to 40s and with some rain showers Thursday, possibly some snow then later Friday. Friday night, wrap that up Saturday, kind of back to normal temperatures. I say colder, but that's typical really for this time of year. Saturday, Sunday, and then we'll rebound slightly into next week.
Yeah, winter is peeking its head like, hey, I'm still here. Remember me? All right, Zane, thanks.